Today we're going over the 3 things that you need to know before you elope in Maui. Stay tuned. Aloha everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Moorea with Moorea and I Photography. And I'm a professional photographer and videographer based in Maui, Hawaii. For the best advice on how to grow your photography business, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every single week when I make a new video. Today we're going over the 3 things that you need to know before you elope in Maui. And if you stick around to the end, yes, you guessed it, we're doing another giveaway. The first thing you should know about eloping in Maui is the weather is unpredictable. And you just have to roll with it. If you want to elope in a season where there's less chance of rain, I would recommend summer or like even into September. Those months are typically a smaller chance for rain. But I would definitely stay away from November, December. And even going into all the way to February, it's typically a little bit more wet around here and the weather is just extremely unpredictable. And I'm going to be really honest with you, the weatherman can't get it right either, so don't even bother looking at the weather because Maui can change within 5 minutes. So I always tell all of my clients when they're nervous about the weather because it says there's a small chance of rain, I tell them wait until about 30 minutes before a session and then we'll call it. We'll look at the weather. But typically what ends up happening is it rains all day and then we get into the sunset hour and it clears up and then it's the most amazing sunset you've ever seen. So I always tell everybody push it to the last minute to make the call. And with weddings, I understand you can't really make the call like, oh, let's reschedule to another day. However, if you do get a little bit of sprinkles on your wedding day, just think of it as good luck. And hopefully that means you're going to get a rainbow because those always make for amazing pictures, just like this one. Okay, so the second thing we're going to go over about eloping in Maui is that you need to have a beach permit for commercial activity. And this doesn't necessarily apply to you, but it will apply to the vendors that you hire. So if you hire a photographer, videographer, officiant, anybody who's working with you on this beach ceremony, somebody needs to be pulling a permit for a commercial activity, DLNR permit for the beach. And what this does is it gives you guys the rights to be down on the beach eloping. Most times you're going to find that either the officiant or the photographer will pull the permit for you. I know in my case, I include it in all of my packages. And the reason why I tell you guys this is because I would absolutely hate to see somebody get in trouble with DLNR on the beach because they didn't pull a permit and it's their wedding. Like that would suck. So make sure that you're asking who's pulling the permit. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the third topic is sunrise versus sunset, south side versus west side. Let's get into this one. So a lot of people ask me, are there going to be people in our photos? The answer is yes. If we're doing a sunset session, there's typically always going to be people in the background. For wedding photography, I go the extra mile and I edit out people to the best of my ability. However, there's still people around. So if you're really looking to have that extremely intimate, just you and your lover on the beach with an officiant and a photographer, then I would suggest doing sunrise because there's typically less people on the beach. It's really nice soft light and honestly it's a great way to start the day. Now let's talk about west side versus south side. We all know the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. However, in Maui, the sunsets kind of depend on the season. So in the summertime, the sunsets are typically going to be better on the west side. And that's just my honest opinion. You may have a different opinion, but typically what happens is that the sun dips down below Lanai and then fires up those more colorful, dramatic colors on the west side, typically more towards Ka'anapali. Now, when it comes to winter, the sun starts to move back over towards this side and it sets right in between Molokini and Lanai. And it makes for really, really insanely beautiful sunsets on the south side. Now, no matter where you are, sunset's going to be beautiful here. But I typically will lean more towards recommending the south side because it tends to be less crowded and I just like the sunsets over here more and I feel like the beaches are cleaner. Now that's not to say that Lahaina side, west side beaches are dirty. I just feel like there's a lot more opportunity to find a untouched beach over here. Again, these are just my opinions, so if you want to get married on the west side, please do so. It's still going to be gorgeous. So I hope you guys are finding this video helpful. Those are my 3 things I think that you should know before you elope in Maui. Now I'm going to show you guys a little highlight video from my most recent wedding, and then we're going to get into details about the contest. Here it is. Okay, so let's get into this contest. You guys are gonna freak out when I tell you this. I am giving away 1 free couples mini session to 1 lucky couple. This mini session is valued at over $400, and all you have to do to enter is like this video, subscribe, comment below your IG handle, and then I want you to go over to Instagram and comment on my most recent post, you and your honey's names and your favorite place to travel. So if you're traveling to Maui in the year 2020, please go ahead and comment below. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, and for those of you photographers out here, in the description below, you're going to find my link to my free Lightroom preset and a link to my private Facebook group where we talk all things photography. So go down below, snag that free preset, and show me what you create in our Facebook group. And as always, if you liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow photography friends. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye!